Alrighty. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to yell like that. All right, the redemption of iShowSpeed. Let's check this out. Let's see what's going on with iShow.
Nobody could have predicted that the kid who got popular for barking at his webcam would become a world-famous celebrity, one who was recently declared the mayor of Lima, the capital of Peru, for 1 hour. Sitting
Yeah,
at
I
over
saw that.
36 million subscribers, iShowSpeed
It's
has
a little
taken live
loud,
streaming to
isn't it?
levels we have never seen before, but not without controversy. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. The kid created a persona that freaks out over video games and feeds off a toxic chat. So what? That's nothing new in the world of live streaming.
True, that's
But
like half.
then it
That is
slowly
that
spiraled
is
out.
literally like half the streamers on there. I'm not saying it's like bad. It's a bad thing, but like so many streamers are just like yelling like like dude like. Oh, yeah, that's a little cringy, but like so many streamers are just yell to yell. You know what I mean? Just to, like it's not just speed. It's a lot of them.
Out of control. Little jokes turned into straight up harassment. Harmless pranks turned into life threatening stunts. And why not throw in promoting a shady crypto company in there? iShowSpeed mastered the art of
crypto
causing
company?
controversy and then benefiting from it. But then
Did
he
he rug
finally
pull?
crossed a line and nearly destroyed his reputation and career for good. At a crossroads, he had to make a choice, and that choice didn't just
Was
save
it
his
the
career,
the
it
dick
challenged
the dick
everything
thing?
we thought we knew about Darren Watkins Jr. This is the redemption
They
of
win.
iShowSpeed. iShowSpeed is essentially the poster child of a modern-day controversial live streamer, pretending to be dumber than he is, making edgy and homoerotic jokes, having more natural energy than Conor McGregor
He has
after
so
a few
much
runs
energy,
at Devil's
actually.
Dandruff, and of course, being fueled
It's
by a
impressive.
toxic chat.
Hey, Speed, did you know?
What?
Speed, did you know?
What?
Hey, Speed, did you know you're a stupid
Alright.
Although live streamers
The
cannot
fuck?
entirely be blamed for the behavior of the people that watch them,
What a
there is no
weirdo.
doubt that the streamers create a culture that reflects their energy. If a streamer promotes kindness and respect, their chat will likely do the same. But if they
True.
encourage negativity or chaos,
True.
their audience might follow that lead,
True.
creating a toxic environment.
Very
and
true.
although their communities will sometimes attack other streamers, most of the toxic energy gets pushed back onto the streamer themselves. Speed has had countless moments where his own fans are saying some of the most abhorrent things to him.
Here we go again with the bald filter. You did this bullshit 6 months ago and you still doing it. Your content is the same bullshit.
Did he shave his head?
Spare us from the pain and just end your
Speed's audience
What the who that is so weird. What is wrong with these people?
was the most entertained when he was acting.
Who messages
obnoxiously,
someone like,
such
dude,
as
what
his
is going on
extremely
with your life
unrealistic
where you have to
reactions
message
heated
something like that?
gaming
That's so
moments. Some
weird.
people chalk this up to him being an immature
Jesus
16-year-old,
Christ, I
while
almost
others
fell on my
thought
chair.
he was role-playing some sort of absurdist character. Now, all live streamers, to some extent, play a character because entertainment
This guy's such a
naturally
tool.
involves some level
I
of
hate this dude.
performance. Even those who seem authentic are still
Tim.
shaping their
Timmy.
reactions, energy, and
Timothy.
persona to keep their audience engaged, making their online presence a heightened version of themselves.
Yeah, but that's, dude, like, it comes off. You know what I mean? Like, very, okay, hold on. This is actually a really good point I'm about to make. Very, sorry. Hold on. Okay, this is going to be a very, very good point I'm about to make. With what this guy just said about people. Okay, so he said,
Their audience and
Hold on.
seem authentic are still naturally involves some level of performance. Even those who seem authentic are still shaping their reactions, energy, and persona to keep their audience engaged.
okay, this doing that is a really hard thing to like perform, like act like not like, you know what I mean, like hype yourself up and like have that persona, right? And that's not every streamer. This is like a completely wrong take in my opinion. It's so much easier to just be your like self, right, than like pretend to be this like over the top, like bigger than life, like okay, Speed, like obviously Speed does it, right? That's not actually who he is as a person, but so few people can do what he does and like not come across as like super like try hard. You know what I mean? Like you can tell, like 95% of the time you can tell who's like who's like who's like doing it, who's like being over the top, and it just comes off as so cringe to watch, and it's just so hard to watch. It's one of like the it's one of the cringiest things to watch. It's just like someone that's like obviously acting and like not like Jack Doherty, bro. Like he's so obviously so over the top, and it's just so hard to watch. It's so like, whereas Speed, you can tell, but like it comes off as funny, right? And the dog, he obviously you can like, but there's so many, and like there's so many streamers who are like the genuine selves, right? Like Moon, even XQC, like that, like you might think that's like over. That's actually who he is as a person, right? Um, Poke, fucking Cone Carnage, like all these people are they're just like random. They're not like yelling and doing all this like personification of themselves. They're not like going extra or like yelling just to like get views or laughs or whatever. Like it's a really hard thing to like perfect, and not a lot of people will like enjoy it, you know what I mean? I think personally, I think it's just better to like be your natural self, because then say you get like sick of like the persona you created and you just stop doing it, everyone's just gonna you know what I mean? Same thing with like, same thing with like doing things that are like that's popular just to like do it, you know what I mean? Like playing a game that's popular just because a lot of people are playing it, like you're not going to be enjoying yourself. And say you become big for like say you like play League of Legends, right? Just because it's popular, but you actually hate playing League of Legends, you're not going to have one, you're not going to have fun doing it, and the whole point of like doing the streaming thing is to have fun, right? Because you enjoy doing it. And then two, you're gonna get to a point where like you hate playing League of Legends, that like half of your like or like 90% of your fan base will just leave because they're there to watch you play. Like for example, Tyler One, he still has a shit ton of viewers, right? He has a lot of viewers, but his whole thing was League, and he's like average like 25 to 30,000 viewers. He ever since he switched to World of Warcraft, he's like around like the 9 and 8K mark, which is still a crazy load amount, right? And it's still like super dope that he's able to get those views. But like that's like the right, because he's the lead guy, and like as soon as you try to switch and do something else, everyone leaves. So I think it's just do what you like to do what you like is fun for you, act like who you are, right? Your genuine self. And if people like it, they like it. If not, you know, it is what it is. There's no point to like, I hate it when like people do like the extra stuff just to get like the views. It's just so annoying to me.
making their online
And if
presence
if people say that you can't do that, if you can't get big or like get viewers just being yourself, they're 100% wrong. There's so many top viewers that are like just a genuine self playing games that they like.
a
Anyway,
heightened
rant
version of
over.
themselves. However, all the unknown facts about who Speed truly was off camera became a convenient shield to protect him from criticism, as his supporters would repeatedly remind his detractors that he is just a kid or just joking. However, when
He
he
was really
finally
young.
caused enough chaos for Twitch executives to get involved, they didn't accept any excuses, and he was banned from the platform forever. In the fall of 2021, Speed would often participate as a guest on Twitch E-Dates, hosted by his friend and other extremely popular streamer, Aiden Ross. These were essentially modern-day dating shows where influencers,
I
streamers,
would
or
never, I
random
would hate
viewers
to do
joined a
one of
live
those
stream
things.
to try and win over a
I mean,
special
it's probably a good way to get like noticed, right? Because you're like going on someone else's. I hate the idea of like doing the dating thing. It's just weird. I don't know. I
guest,
never
which
liked
more
it.
often than
Not even
not was an
when
Instagram
Trainwrecks did
or
it.
OF model. Watching Speed interact with girls was one of his
I
chat's
always thought it
favorite
was weird.
segments. Whenever the girl said something he didn't like, he would just
And it's obviously so fake too, right? Like everything like that goes on in those like streams is like between like the streamers and like the dates and all that is obviously so fake. It's just
scream
hard to
or
watch
insult them,
sometimes.
which was funny to his
I didn't
chat
like. I never
because
liked
no
them.
normal or sane person would react like this. And for the most part, this was relatively harmless, until it wasn't. On an Aiden Ross E-date with Ash Cash, Speed tried to make a joke about R-wording her.
I got like a psychological question, okay? Say if we the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue. No! reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on
Huh?
Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee,
You're not stopping me. If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me? Hey, you know what, man? Let's start over, okay? My fault. Yo, Eddie, can I start over real quick? Is there like a time limit?
Now, the setup for this joke
That's a little
was
weird, I'm not
something
gonna
that
lie.
Speed did often to
I mean, he's a
random people
kid.
on
Like,
Omegle,
you
and
can
his
tell
chat
he's young there, right? And he doesn't really know better.
spammed W every time he did it, but most women, or people who don't know Speed, don't find R-word jokes very funny. Even Aiden knew he took it too far and had to eliminate him from the game, but then Speed reacted even worse.
Ash! Hey, shut the Ash, you f***ing... Listen here, you ugly I beat my to you every day. You
What?
everything about you. I beat my to you every day.
My
I
what?
beat my so many kids wasted on you. I wasted all my
Dude,
I
why
beat
is everyone spamming W?
so many kids wasted on you. I wasted all my
What? Y'all are weird, bro. Demon time. Y'all are weird. What the fuck?
kids on your
Bro, everyone. I mean, this one guy, hey, yo. Demon time. What the fuck? Y'all are weird, bro. Y'all weird.
I'm gonna let you know you get my cause listen here, hey, nobody
How's it? Alright, I see a couple of L's, right? But like, left LMF. How is that funny? I don't get, like, what? Y'all are just weird. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't.
His chat loves every second
That's just
of his
weird.
enraged reactions, but it begs the question if Speed felt he needed to
I
double
mean, dude, like, I don't know.
down on this obnoxious character he made for himself,
I'm not
or
even
if
gonna
he
go-
genuinely felt that way about Ashcash. Twitch didn't care what his intentions were, so they banned him from their platform, meaning he is not allowed to stream or appear
Is he
on
still?
Twitch in any capacity.
Oh wow, it's
still to this
2020.
day.
Oh
But it
wow,
didn't
that's
really
crazy.
matter because
That's
Speed
4
streamed on
years.
YouTube, and YouTube did not punish him for his words. He basically learned that
Bro,
his
that's actually crazy. Imagine if he was only a Twitch streamer. His career, Twitch, or he wouldn't. That's actually wild to think about. If he was literally only a Twitch streamer, he would. I feel like his career would have just stopped there. But the fact that he also did YouTube, that was probably like that literally saved him. That's crazy.
actions don't have
I didn't know he was banned on Twitch. I didn't know that.
consequences. And to no surprise, he had another shocking exchange with a woman online in front of his tens of thousands of viewers. On April 6, 2022, Speed was playing Valorant and was the last man standing in a round. He turned a corner
Oof.
and got eliminated. His
One tap.
teammate simply said, "You've got to hit those shots, man." And Speed began screaming at him in a fit of rage. While this can be seen as standard video game trash talk, he turned up the intensity when he heard a young girl chime into the banter.
Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God
Obviously,
damn.
you don't know how to play the f***ing game 'cause you
What?
suck ass.
What? Is a talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I no? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a female talking to me?
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Y'all heard someone in my house slam that door so fucking loud. Scared the shit out of me. My God.
Game and do your husband dishes.
After the clip of this exchange
I got like a
Riot Games employee said that Speed was permanently banned from Valorant and all their other games. While some people might think getting banned from a video game is no big deal,
Nah,
for a
getting
streamer,
banned from video games kind of crazy. I'm not gonna like. You got to say some crazy shit to get banned from a game,
it
bro.
could easily be
Like you got to
looked
say
at
some
as a major
crazy
loss of
stuff.
revenue. Now, Speed is not a consistent Valorant streamer, but video games in general
Valorant
are
isn't
a
even
big
that
part of
fun.
his brand. Most of his multi-hour-long live streams consist of him playing video games. If he
I mean, I
continued to
get
get
it,
hate-
but at the same time, I don't really fault Speed because he's such a young. You know what? Like he's so young. He's like what 17 here, 17, 18. You guys don't, dude. I'm 26 and I feel like a kid still. Like it's so weird because like at the same time it's crazy what he's saying, but at the same time he's such a young guy and like he probably doesn't know that much, and like he's like, oh, his thought process is like, oh, I've said this before and everyone's laughing and like everyone's like w in the chat, so I'm just gonna keep doing, you know what I mean? That's his thought process. He's probably not thinking like what he's really saying and how it can actually affect people, right? Because like once you get that big, you're like, you got to think about what you say. You know, you can't just be saying crazy stuff like that. Like I think about like if I should I swear right now or not? Like, let alone should I be saying that, you know?
behave this way and
But still,
got banned from multiple mainstream
those
video
people in
game
like in the
servers that
chat
could
throwing up
negatively
W's and Demon
impact
Time,
his
y'all
business
weird for that, for real.
operations.
Y'all weird
Speed
as fuck.
immediately apologized, taking full accountability, but also giving context about his chat terrorizing him.
But that day, you know, I wasn't having a good day, you know. I was getting a lot of racist text to speech donations.
That's fucked up too. That's crazy. Y'all, people that do that is people, bro. People that send racist shit like that is crazy. But like people that are like that one dude that was like, your content shit, you should just end yourself. Like what? Like bro, you're weird. Like you need help. Like that's not even you're weird at that point. You need to go to therapy, brother. Like what's going on in your life where you have to like send that to someone? You know what I mean? Like does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel good? That's just weird. Like y'all need therapy for that one.
I don't want to make that no excuse. I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify.
But bro,
deleted the apology
because he acts like also like people like that send him like that TOS. He's like yelling like playing it cool, right? But like that shit can definitely get to you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it got to him, but like it can 100% get to you.
A few hours later, many of Speed's defenders looked at this as nothing more than another one of his jokes, like this clip where he sarcastically calls himself an ex-offender.
Yeah, but jokes.
Others pointed out that video game lobbies have always been breeding grounds for toxic
Not like that though. Not like that though. That's just weird.
Call of Duty lobbies a decade ago.
Yeah, but dude.
Streamer Asmongold said, with some clown ass to say, but to be honest, I said even dumber shit when I was younger too. Apology is as good as it realistically could be, in my opinion. Time will tell if it's.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, like still, it's talk. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. I get it. Like I mean, this isn't even about Speed anymore, to be honest, because I get it. He's young, and he says, like I said, he sees his chat saying W, and he says it because he thinks, oh, this is working. It's funny, right? That's his thought process, and I get that. But like this excuse of it was worse back in the day, like what? Like that's just weird. That's just a weird excuse to use. Like, okay, you said worse things in a lobby back in the day. Well, what is that supposed to like what that, so that just excuses like everyone of saying like crazy shit online and in games? Like that's just toxic, dude. Like
legit or not, celebrity apology.
It's like, I don't know, it's just weird to me.
May temporarily stop the bleeding, but the shift in public perception just takes time. With Speed live streaming every single day for months, it was only a matter of time.
And at the same time, you can apologize as much as you want, but if you're still doing the same thing, like your apology means nothing. I'm not saying that Speed kept doing like the same thing. I'm just saying if you keep doing it, like you apologize and then like every month there's an apology, like it's just and you're not changing, it doesn't really change anything.
Make no mistake, he was a hard-working, dedicated young guy whose ultimate goal was not to tear people down, but to provide entertainment and escapism for his millions of fans. He did that with silly stunts like the lip challenge fail, trapping himself in a vacuum-sealed bag, or just jumping straight into his webcam randomly.
Let's go! LeBron James.
He even showed his potential as a musician.
How do you not break his setup doing
like
that shit?
God is Good, Hey, and World Cup, which
World
received over 100 million views.
World
Without question, the most
Cup.
entertaining and identifiable part of Speed's brand outside of video games was his love for soccer.
True.
And I'm sorry to international
True.
viewers, but I'm calling it soccer throughout this video. Fans got to see him initially fall in love with the sport with the FIFA game series, then watched him take his skills to the pitch. Playing soccer was the perfect
ass at
excuse
soccer,
for
though.
Speed
That's
to step
crazy.
outside
He's
of his
ass
zone,
at that.
get some fresh air, and interact with his friends and fans. They didn't always lead to viral moments, but it showed his fans how sports and friendly competition is a positive motivation and a good way to expand
He is fast,
that
though.
energy.
I will give him
it also
that.
exposed him to a global audience, since soccer is easily the most popular sport in the world, and far
Very
less
true.
popular in America compared to other sports. And
Australian football? What's that? Is that rugby? What's Australian foot? Oh yeah, it is rugby. American football, Australian. Okay. Cricket. Basketball. Wait a minute, China's crazy. Basketball, really? Baseball, basketball as well. Interesting.
And also with his passion for the game,
I don't know,
came his
basketball was so big in
undying love
China.
and loyalty to the legendary player Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Damn, 91 Ronaldo. What the fuck? Hey, yo.
Ronaldo! Oh! Ronaldo! Ronaldo! what's up? Ronaldo, it's me.
What the?
Speed even adapted Ronaldo's signature Suey celebration to his
Suey.
regular programming.
It's not gonna count. Does he know yet? I don't think he knows.
And neither did the Suns.
And even made an entire song dedicated to Ronaldo that got over 36 million views.
I never seen that one.
And an honorable role model to look up to, Speed was headed down the right path, but his relentless push to create viral moments would continue to get him in trouble. On the 4th of July, Speed decided to celebrate by buying a huge box of fireworks and setting one off.
I heard about this. I never saw the video
It's only
though.
natural to laugh at such stupidity, but then it gets rather dark hearing the screams of his mother thinking that her son just burned the house down.
No, 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 no. Oh my God, it's in a fire. No, it's not, it's not. Yes, it is. It's not, it's not. What the f is you doing? I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know. I thought it was... Stop. Turn that stream on. I didn't...
Despite this being an absolute farce, Speed is
What
lucky
the
because he
fuck?
seemingly did
I never
everything
saw
to
that.
set this up for disaster. Inside his room, on his bed, placed on top of another firework, next to a cardboard box full of even more fireworks, Pikachu even
Yeah, that's
kind of
crazy.
straight into the cardboard box after it spun. It's hard to imagine someone, even at age 17, not understanding how dangerous it is to light a firework inside of a house. Perhaps Speed thought it was just a little sparkler that would look more dangerous than it actually was.
Nah, I
But
feel like
there's
he knew
no
what
doubt
it
he
was.
chasing a viral moment.
Yeah,
and
for
he got it.
yeah.
There were 140,000 people watching at the time that this happened, and even though most people were calling him a moron and demonizing him for putting his mother in danger, all it did was help him grow.
True.
Again, reinforcing that his behavior leads to more viewers, more money, and more success.
True.
In an interesting twist of fate, the
Who's
people
this
who
guy?
reported Speed's antics began receiving backlash as well. A couple of weeks after the Pikachu fireworks scandal, in his Minecraft server, Speed simulated receiving oral in front of 96,000 live viewers, many of
That's
them
just
being
weird.
young children.
Y'all can't see this because you guys are too young and I don't want to show this to young children. So I'm about to hide my screen. Come on, Jenny, baby.
Reporter Jake Lucky tweeted the clip
Oh,
of the
Jake
incident,
Lucky.
as his job is to report on all live streamer news. But
His-
clips of Speed
his
often receive
job.
tens of thousands of likes and millions of views, building Jake's status as a reporter and leading to sponsorship opportunities, which seem to rub people the wrong way. If you have such a big problem with it, then why signal boost the clip even more? Are you the BJ police? How is this news? You're going at him because he has an absurd amount of
Oh,
viewers.
bro,
but this is
loyal
normal
fans
in
like this are
GTA
just
RP.
crazy. Like, I
The
wonder,
irony is unreal.
like people that like defend someone just because they're a fan to the death like this. Like, I just wonder what the fuck goes through their brains, man. Like, what type of person? Like, that's just. Like, I don't get people that do that.
Real. To make things worse,
Like ride or
Team
die, like
YouTube
that will,
became
like-
aware of this incident because of Jake's tweet, and subsequently Speed received a community guideline strike and was suspended from uploading or live streaming to his main
Like, you know
account
they
for
did
7
something wrong, you're still
days.
defending them,
This
like,
put
bro,
objective
why?
Viewers in a weird spot. Reporting on toxic or bad behavior is normal. Then again, it does have tattletale energy when it results in a suspension. But even after a 7-day ban, Speed was back and better than ever. He hit the incredibly rare milestone of 10
7 days is
million
nothing. That's like a
subscribers and
vacation.
was obviously very proud.
Huh?
He participated in a charity exhibition soccer match alongside other popular YouTubers.
I'm gonna watch
where
this
he
on March
caused
8th.
Chaos on the pitch,
I might
going
live
for
stream.
dangerous slide tackles, and getting angry at the refs for calling fouls on him. He even took political stances, expressing his support for Palestine well over 1 year before tensions escalated to the devastation that is currently happening today.
Hi, Israel. Hi.
Israel?
Yes.
Freedom Palestine?
No. Okay. You know what?
No!
Freedom Palestine.
No. Story, no.
What do you mean, no?
He also started
This
bringing his
guy.
father on stream, which reminded his audience that he isn't merely a talking head on the internet, but Darren Watkins, a normal American teen from Ohio who loves his family.
Messi was better, but
I came out of your balls! And you saying is.
Ain't no way you say that,
Speed's
bro.
existence on this earth is
Yeah,
to
what the
glaze
fuck?
Cristiano Ronaldo. So when he went to England to watch his favorite player, it was a big moment. And in a shocking turn of events, Ronaldo was going to make an appearance on Speed's live stream. He closed his eyes as the soccer star walked in the room and reacted exactly like we would expect.
Speed, welcome.
That looks nothing like Ronaldo, bro. What are you on about?
But it only took about 30 seconds for people to realize that this was not the real
30
Cristiano
seconds? That's
Ronaldo.
long.
And they also noticed that everything in the room was branded by a company called Paradox Metaverse. Clearly, this was a sponsored stream, which isn't totally abnormal, but definitely rare for Speed. Paradox Metaverse created a
I don't mind
pay-to-earn
I mean, hey,
open-world
man, get that
game on the
money.
blockchain while giving away a bunch of PS5s on stream.
I guess it depends what you're advertising, right? Because if you're advertising something crazy, but I mean, for most, I mean, like, unless it's something crazy, like, for the most part, streamers that do sponsor streams, dude, go for it. Like,
iShowSpeed sponsors
to get mad at someone for doing a sponsor stream is just weird. Unless it's like, you know, unless you're like sponsoring some crazy shit, like, I don't know, like gambling or something, like something crazy, you know what I mean?
Out off their game and cryptocurrency, saying it is bound to become the biggest crypto coin in the world.
Follow this right
I mean, this sounds like a scam, to be honest with you.
Get the winner right now, y'all. Follow this right now, bro.
Now, Speed is no expert in cryptocurrency nor finance, but he does know video games. At the very least, he could have took a quick look at the games Paradox Metaverse was trying to promote as the future of gaming and recognized they were objectively horrible. He didn't look very comfortable promoting this. Maybe at first he thought it would be a quick payday and even get some positive publicity for giving away PS5s. But even his chat recognized the shady company and were calling Speed a scammer.
You sold out. They're using you, Speed. This is just sad.
That is crazy, bro. Like, them comments like that, bro, is making me like, that's crazy, bro. The fact y'all ever make, like, the fact y'all y'all just sticking me like that is just crazy.
As Speed was panicking at the backlash from his chat, he muted his microphone to discuss with the team how they should re-strategize so Speed doesn't destroy his reputation. Only he didn't
like
successfully mute his mic, and within that 9 minutes of fuzzy audio where Speed thought he was muted, he seemingly said that his mods would remove all comments of people saying the word scam.
Oof, that's rough.
It's cool now. Relax. Yo, relax. Why listen to chat? You'll see no more scam.
From there, Speed's own fans were determined to hold him accountable. He thought he would just turn on his stream the next day and everyone would have forgotten, but they kept calling him a scammer.
Yo, chat, literally, I'm out the stream. If y'all calling me a scammer, I made a little mistake, you know, that I wish I never did, but I'm not a scammer, bro.
The backlash increased when YouTuber CoffeeZilla, widely known as YouTube's crypto scam detective, investigated Paradox Metaverse.
Here is
No. Answer the question I'm asking right now. Is it a get rich quick scheme? Yes or no?
No, of course it's not. How can you turn around and say it's a get rich quick scheme when we're looking to acquire? This is a conversation.
Not that. 10x to 100x. Stop getting off topic.
Classic manipulator tactic. Change the subject. Go to something that makes you look good.
No, I got you. Hey, bro.
If you're talking with someone and you ask them a question right straight up and they like do everything in their power to like change the topic, you know they're lying 100%.
You're running around.
100%.
10x to 100x isn't a get rich quick scheme. You know it is.
Let me explain something that you don't realize.
Y'all are like trying to deflect.
After 2 hours of dodging questions, providing no clear answers, and acting like victims, even if what they were promoting wasn't a scam, it had dozens of red flags, and after 11 million views on CoffeeZilla's video, this was a negative lasting impression he would have on millions of people around the world.
True. Actually, I was going to say this as well. I was going to bring this up. The he's so young excuse. If you do this, okay, listen, that excuse only works when you make a mistake for the first time, right? Because you make that mistake once because you're young and you don't know. But then once you make that mistake and get called out for it, you can't say and do it again. You can't say, oh, he's so young, right? You can't keep using that same excuse because he's already done it and he's right. So you should learn
young
from those
excuse for another year. Then
mistakes.
accountability comes knocking, and it won't take him long to mess up again because he has no impulse control. And honestly, I'm not against him. I want him to succeed. He also has a lot of talent and personality, as well as being hilarious to watch. It's a cautionary tale of getting too famous too fast at a young age and the evils that accompany it. Speed's past was catching up to him quickly, because less than 48 hours after the crypto stunt, a major corporation, Sky Sports, cut ties with him due to his outburst towards Ash Cash from 1 year prior.
Wait, why was he with
finally
Sky
facing
Sports? What was that
long-lasting
for?
consequences for his actions, which finally forced him to have a moment of reflection. Sky Sports is one of the biggest broadcasters in the UK, holding major rights to the Premier League,
Yep.
EFL, and other top soccer programs.
Yeah, they're huge.
It's basically like the ESPN of the UK.
Yeah,
Speed
basically,
was at
yeah.
Wembley Stadium attending both of Manchester United's matches that weekend. He was excited to see Ronaldo play. He was invited to the Sky Sports Media Center to be a part of the broadcast. They even had him meet sports broadcaster Jeff
I actually remember
who was
seeing
famously
this.
known by Speed and his chat as the commentary voice in the FIFA video games.
Do it. Look, I know you've got a bit of an injury, but you're a tough cookie. I know you can carry on.
Sky Sports thought it'd be funny to air a clip of Speed on live
It's,
television.
it's kind of interesting actually, because usually a lot of people get into FIFA because they were soccer fans, right? And they like grew up watching soccer, so they started playing FIFA. It's kind of weird with Speed because he wasn't a soccer fan, but he started playing FIFA and then became one. I don't know a lot of people that like that's happened to, you know, like that's a really like, it's usually the opposite way. It's kind of weird.
reacting to the news
Just
that
notice.
Cristiano Ronaldo would not be playing in the games.
For his biggest fan, iShowSpeed.
Damn, look at this team. Malacia, Lindelof, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Eriksson, Alenga, Fernandez from Russia.
Where's Ronaldo?
Where do you know he's not there?
Where is he, man?
The way he says Ronaldo's name is funny.
I think that was the reaction of a lot of Manchester United fans today.
Shortly after airing their segment with Speed, Sky Sports was made aware of his controversial past. Specifically, they saw the clip of his R-word bit with Ash Cash and immediately had to take action. They announced,
Everything you do on the internet lasts forever, man. So think about it before you post it or say it.
all traces of iShowSpeed have since been removed from Sky Sports' social media channels and website, and the broadcaster have decided to cut ties with him regarding future appearances on their channels. Since Speed's brand is so deeply tied to soccer, this ban severely limits his ability to collaborate with one of the sport's most respected platforms. Now, obviously, his primary focus is live streaming and YouTube, but as he grows, there is more demand to make bigger and better content.
True.
I mean, look at Kai Cenat. From reacting to music videos to having famous artists come on his stream to hang out, from playing Fortnite to being in Fortnite commercials, and T-Mobile commercials and McDonald's
I
commercials.
wonder how much money he made off
Imagine
those commercials.
iShowSpeed going from playing FIFA video games to guest hosting on a soccer news show, or maybe even doing commentary on a game. At the very least, his status could get him exclusive access where he could build relationships with players who may or may not want to collaborate on his streams. Being essentially blacklisted by a brand as prestigious as Sky Sports
Yeah,
not
no one
only
will-
hurts his
yeah,
exposure,
true.
but also strips him of a level of legitimacy that could have opened doors to bigger opportunities in the future. And based on this long, detailed, and professional apology he put out on Twitter, it's clear Speed finally realized he needed to take accountability. The clip of my appearance with Jeff and a few others have since been removed by Sky, and I've learned that this was due to the resurfacing of comments that I made in the past. I'm 17 years old. I was 16 when
Holy
that
shit,
happened
he
and
was
made a
16. That's crazy. I don't think y'all understand how young that is.
huge mistake. It was stupid.
That's
and immature.
crazy.
I immediately realized and apologized. I will continue to work on myself as I navigate this world growing up online. I recognize that I have a responsibility to set an example to those who follow and support me. Given that Sky had indicated this relationship included an invitation to appear on Soccer AM this weekend, I would have loved the opportunity to have spoken with them before they made their decision. I have tried reaching out to them and will continue to do so. I'm learning every day and totally own the mistake I made. I love the UK. Y'all have embraced me and I appreciate it more than anything. My goal is to make people laugh and I will continue to try and do that.
Okay.
This is by far the most professional and seriously thought out apology or anything Speed has ever said.
Did he change
Clearly
though?
realize
That's
that
the question.
his actions do have consequences, and prestigious brands do not care if you have millions of followers. They will not work with you if you are considered a risk to their reputation.
Very
This
true.
moment was
Very
massively
true.
overlooked by the live streaming news world, but it truly marks a transitional moment for Speed. Speed went on with his usual business and ended up winning the Breakout Streamer Award at the 2022 Streamies. His wild antics didn't really slow down.
What are the
He continued
stream?
to
I've
dive
never heard
headfirst
of the
into camera,
streamies. That's
continued to have the wildest
people.
interactions with
People
others on
make up
Omegle,
anything, bro.
and of course continued to have awkward interactions
Oh.
with girls.
Bro, I'm like that, you know. I told you, I'm mature. Like, hey, look, they're not changed, you know. Like, I used to be barking. Like, I don't even bark no more.
Really?
Nope.
I'm assuming he's gonna bark now.
Really? Hold on.
Wait for it.
What is this?
However, for Speed,
I didn't see
this
that
seemed
coming.
like a more subdued version of himself. He also became interested in religion. Speed was always open about him believing in God, but not necessarily identifying with a religion.
God is
However, with trips to the
good.
Middle East, he seemed to gravitate towards Islam.
God
and
is
with
great.
respect, not in a trolling way. By coincidence or a sudden shift of maturity, this all seemed to coincide around his 18th birthday. Speed reached 15 million subscribers, leveled up his celebrity status, kept practicing his skills on the field,
Oh, wow,
but
he can
stayed true to
juggle.
his roots, and continued to absolutely fawn over Cristiano Ronaldo.
I love to meet people. I love people. You know, I love to
Meet me, Dan! Can you meet me?
Which led to the moment that he and his fans had been waiting for years. In the summer of 2023, Speed visited Portugal to attend a UEFA qualifying match between Portugal and Bosnia. Speed camped out in the parking lot
This
after
was
the game,
crazy. I
hoping for a
remember
chance
this
to
day.
get a glimpse of the superstar. And then, to his surprise,
This is like in the
Ronaldo
summer.
stopped his car to come out and say hi to his biggest fan.
Hey, calm down. Relax. Ronaldo is like, what have I got myself into? Relax.
Take a picture, please, please. Oh my God, I love you, bro. Bro, yes, bro. Hey, I love you, bro. Ronaldo, I'm a big fan, bro. Ronaldo, look. I got you right here. Hey, wait, Suey. Ronaldo, Suey.
Sweet.
I love you, bro. Hey, take a picture. Take a picture. Oh my God.
This guy's freaking out. That's crazy.
Speed's dedication to his character is impeccable. While meeting his real-life hero, he still remembered to overperform and even bark for the camera. Even Ronaldo had to tell him to chill out. In 2023, we got to see more of Darren Watkins, not Speed, showcasing wholesome and relatable moments like him teasing his little brother.
Smell it! Smell it! Smell it! Smell it! Smell it! Smell it! What does it smell like?
Honestly, it's funny when he breaks character, but this isn't necessarily a ride off into the sunset.
It's not him breaking. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
His stunts were still leading to viral moments that were, I'll say, not ideal. Like when he accidentally flashed his audience of thousands of viewers,
remember
shutting
this.
down his broadcast directly afterward. His chat was quick to coin the phrase, iShowSpeed.
That was
iShowSpeed
crazy.
was playing a Five Nights at Freddy's game, and Chica gave him a spook, said boo! And in response to the jump scare, Speed stood up, saying that he wanted a Chica, and he was thrusting at the camera. One thing led to another, and then bang, penis.
The general consensus was that this was just an accident, while others pointed out that whipping out pelvic thrusts 20 to 30 times every stream is an almost guaranteed recipe for disaster. While the video did violate the platform's policies against explicit content, YouTube decided a ban was not necessary as it was merely a wardrobe malfunction. But his chat was taking every opportunity to mess with him, and he did seem genuinely embarrassed by this.
JJ donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Blood flashed his meat to kid.
He genuinely seems
However,
upset
there
about
was
it
one
too.
more sketchy business deal that Speed was involved in that revealed its ugly head when YouTuber The Act Man
Yeah, that's what
exposed
that is.
Speed
I remembered
and
this
Thumb
guy. I
Video.
don't
Speed
remember where I
mastered the
saw
art of
him
clip farming,
from.
where his freakouts and stunts get clipped by his viewers, then those people share those funny moments on their own YouTube channels or TikTok accounts. Since many of those videos were getting millions of views, those account owners made a few bucks off of Speed. But then, out of nowhere, countless YouTubers were taking to Twitter to post about getting hit with copyright takedown notices. Their ad revenue was
These fuckheads claimed my video and rejected my appeal, and it was not a valid claim whatsoever. They even claim parts of my original video. They didn't even copyright it correctly. Who did this? Something like this happened to me on my iShowSpeed video. Hopefully Team YouTube can do something about these blatantly bogus claims. But who's claiming them though?
Almost no one had ever heard of, Thumb Media.
Oh.
But it wasn't just the clip channels who were reposting clips.
There's a company called Thumb Media affiliate that has been striking commentary YouTubers who talk about iShowSpeed. I'm not sure if this company is actually affiliated with Speed or if they're just falsely striking videos. I DM Speed to see if he can confirm.
His streams. It was anyone who featured even a mere few seconds of any of his content in their video, which are by and large protected by Section 107 of the US Copyright Act of 1976. Internet Anarchist not only lost $8,000 from the false claim, but he even received a strike on his channel from Thumb Media. I never spoke about it publicly, but even Thumb Media claimed my controversial Rise of iShowSpeed video and my Aiden Ross Will Never Change video. Most people, including myself, thought it was just a random company trying to abuse the copyright system.
On July 25th, someone had DM'd Thumb Media on Instagram and asked if they own the copyright of iShowSpeed. And they replied saying yes, Thumb Media manages copyright on behalf of iShowSpeed.
Jake Lucky, who also investigated these copyright claims, got the opportunity to ask Speed about it, and Speed very quickly avoided the question.
On a lighter note, this whole Thumb Media situation.
Did you hear that, Speed?
Can you talk about that?
What'd you say?
So weird. What is that?
Talk about that. Move on.
He said you can't talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries then. No worries then.
He couldn't talk about it because he was, in fact, partnered with Thumb Media, and he got so much pushback from YouTubers who were flooding the YouTube support team demanding answers to these bogus claims that YouTube asked Speed to address it publicly and state whether or not he was affiliated with the company.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails about the Cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. Just wanted to let y'all know, everybody know that. So, would y'all guys please stop? Thank y'all. Love y'all.
What? No, wait, that's weird though. So what? So he was the one that was copyright claiming them?
Speed fully admitted that he was the one doing it, but he shifted the blame to the YouTubers rightfully appealing false copyright claims. He also strategically posted this on the smallest YouTube account that he owned.
That's a little scummy, I'm not gonna lie.
His journey back into the good
That's a little
graces of the
scummy.
public.
If I was a huge streamer and there were people just re-uploading my clips, I wouldn't feel guilty about claiming those videos. If all they're doing is taking my clips and re-uploading them and monetizing that, I wouldn't feel guilty about copyright claiming those. But for him to just claim commentary videos about him,
yeah, that's a little scummy.
And even though the Act Man made a video that received over 2 million views exposing Speed's shady business practices, and Speed fully admitted to breaking the law, still, he faced no repercussions.
That's
then again,
crazy.
Maybe he did not know how Thumb Media was abusing the copyright system, and it does seem like
I never
Speed
heard
has
about this. This is the
disbanded
first
his
time I'm
partnership
hearing
with
this.
Thumb Media, as many creators' videos, including my own, have had their copyright claims removed. But nothing would have changed if a bunch of smaller YouTubers than Speed did not stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what happens to this video.
True.
But then again, this was just another bump in the road for Speed, who dove headfirst
Bang.
into 20 million subscribers, another legendary milestone. However, he managed to piss off the community he held near and dear to his heart once again. In another charity exhibition match that brought together soccer stars and internet personalities, Speed was being his usual self, silly, excited, and high energy. On the opposite team was 2007 Ballon d'Or winner
I saw this.
and
I think this
legendary
is stupid.
professional Kaká.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's like, I think this is
26th minute
stupid.
in the match, Speed saw the ball near Kaká, sprinted from behind, and slide tackled him from the back.
I mean, it wasn't even.
Blowing out his ankles.
Bro, okay, so I'm gonna stop. You clearly you clearly know nothing about soccer. If you're saying the way he went in, dude, it's not that, but it looks a lot worse than it actually is, right?
Those that don't know,
Like-
and slide tackled him from.
Dude, you cannot from behind like that. You can't blow up. If he was like standing still, right? Okay, so hold on.
That match.
Look.
Speed
Okay.
saw the ball.
Hold on. I gotta text 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. This tackle looks a lot worse than it actually is. So the speed is okay. He's going in pretty fast, right? The speed is there for it to be a bad tackle. But hold on, look. First of all, Kaká's leg was already going forward, right? It's not like he was going backwards, right? So his leg, so speed's coming in like this. Speed's coming in like this. His leg's already going this way, right? So even if he does like it, he's already going that way. If it's not like he's like his foot is going the other way. So if his foot was coming like this way and speed was going like that, yeah, okay, that would have been bad. But his foot is already going with the motion speed's sliding into. First of all, second of all, he's nowhere near the ankle. He's hitting his calf. This is like all muscle here. And like I said, unless he was going direct in to like break his bone, right? Speed would have to be like this guy would have had to been like standing still, or his leg would have had to be going into Speed's foot, and Speed would have to be going like a lot harder to like actually break his like bone. That's not that bad of a tackle. That's not that bad. That's not that bad of a tackle. Trust me. I watch soccer almost every day. That is not that bad of a tackle. The only reason it looks bad is because he comes in from behind and he doesn't get the ball. If he could like that is not that bad. Like you don't realize how hard it is for you to actually like seriously injure someone. I mean, you'd have to go in like actually at the angle. Like that's not that bad of a tackle. It's not.
Back, nearly blowing out his ankles.
It's not. It's not. It's not at all.
No soccer. This is a dangerous play.
It is not. It is. It is not a. I mean, it's considered dangerous because you're not getting the ball. If the ball was there, it would not have been considered a dangerous play at all.
And result in major.
It's not. It's not as bad as it comes out to be.
The former AC Milan star laughed it off.
And also, Kaká, like, first of all, his career got ended because of a crazy serious like injury, right? He himself knows what it's like to like, bro. That is not. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you a crazy tackle. Like look at that, like brother, like look at what I'm talking. This guy's literally jumping on his. Look at that. He's literally jumping on his leg. Look at this. Look, that's a crazy. Okay, like that's a crazy tackle. That's not even a good example. I'll show you a good sliding. Hold on. Nah. Like that. Do you see? You see that? That's a crazy tackle because this guy's going this way and the other guy going that way. And so like the guy that's tackling is like messing this dude up. If you're going forward and someone comes from behind and like pushes you a little bit, you're already going forward, right? You're already going that way. It's like if you're driving your car, right, and you're going straight, and then someone, right, you're driving like 50 miles an hour, and then there's someone behind you going 60 miles an hour and hits you. All right, you get a little, like your back is like messed up a little bit. Compare that now, you're going 50 straight, and then there's someone coming towards you at 50 miles an hour. That's the difference here. That's the difference in this tackle. Not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as like this guy's saying. Trust me, it's not.
Showing the kind of sportsmanship he was known for throughout his career. But online, soccer fans were fed up with Speed. He's definitely going to injure somebody.
This is just, I mean, these people are just complaining to complain.
Like Kaká.
I mean, okay, if it yes, it's not a good tackle, but he's obviously like he wouldn't like. I don't even know what to say, man. I said my piece.
The sooner he stops getting invited to these things, plus awards, the better.
Also, Kaká's like retired like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Like
it's the same old story. Speed just can't seem to subdue his character he has created for himself. Always chasing that viral moment.
Nah, that's just people like
others has
just like
truly reached the point where
getting
countless
mad to get
people
mad.
are just tired of the antics. Then again, he is 19 years old, and it's not like we all just magically get smarter, wiser, more respectful, and self-aware when we become an adult. But Speed holds way more responsibility than most 19-year-olds, making millions of dollars every month, broadcasting to a global audience.
Great
He isn't
power
exactly
comes great
your average
responsibility.
teenager anymore. In fact, he is nothing less than a
Responsibility.
superstar, because he went on a world tour doing IRL live streams in countries that typically
That
don't
was
get
cool.
attention from American pop culture, and we were about to see truly how many people he has impacted. Well, first he got RKO'd by Randy Orton, and he didn't
Ouch.
take it easy either. Speed is a grown man now, so it's time to get slammed by Randy Orton. It
Grown
became
man, he's like
evident that Speed
19,
was at his
20.
best
What
when
are you
he
talking
stepped
about,
outside of
grown
his
man?
bedroom, interacting with fans and watching others react to his energy.
Yeah,
made
but
for some
IRL
pretty
IRL
wild
content is
moments.
so hard
His
to
tour
pull
kicked
off.
off in Europe in the summer of 2020.
IRL content is hard to pull off because you have to be consistently doing something interesting for people to watch. Otherwise, if it's just you driving around, like it's just boring.
Giving fans the opportunity to meet
That's
him
why it's
that
so
had
hard to
only
do
ever seen
IRL
him through a
stuff.
screen. Traveling to 17 different countries, he drove supercars in Germany, got a haircut in the middle of the Albanian streets while being mobbed by fans,
That was
took
cool.
boat rides through the canals of Venice, as well as helicopter rides and horseback riding in Belgium.
Wait, why's my booty bouncing? Oh, bro, why's my booty doing this?
Each country was met with swarming fans and chaos in the streets.
Whatever happened to this gnome dude? It was like
Poland brought
popular
great
for like a
energy.
couple
Fans
months and then
celebrated
just
him hitting 26
I
million
haven't seen a video
subscribers, but his stop
anymore
in
from
Norway
that
was
guy.
what he called the scariest day of my life. Speed was in a souvenir store on the second floor of a city building where outside thousands of fans packed the street. While jumping around in
Someone keeps slamming
excitement,
his
Speed
goddamn
rolled his
door.
ankle. Unsure if it was broken or not, he knew he needed immediate medical attention. While unable to walk, his security detail decided to carry him out of the building and towards the car. The crowd swarmed Speed, with people jumping over each other just to
Oh,
touch
that's
or grab
crazy.
him, pulling his hair, throwing water.
Honestly,
on him.
I would
One
hate
kid
that sort of
even jumped off
popularity.
the car directly onto Speed. You would
I
think
would
they
hate that
hated
sort
him
of
the way they were
popularity.
attacking him. As Speed screamed in
That's
pain,
too
he was
much.
finally lunged through the window of the car to safety.
This is the worst day of my life, y'all. I broke my foot. As you can see, my ankle's literally torn. It's like literally it's messed up. My
That's
my
nasty.
ankle broke. They pulled my hair out, as you can see. Like,
Pulled
my
your
hair's
hair,
gone.
brother.
Up there, they pulled my hair off.
God damn.
Threw water at me. Somebody literally did a WWE Rey Mysterio move and jumped out the car and jumped into the thing. Wait. But this is the scariest day of my life. I promise you.
The love for him in Greece was definitely intense. He got to try a gyro for the first time, but he had to let them know that
what?
Turkish donation definitely intense. He got to try a gyro for the first time.
Ain't no way, bro said hero. Ain't no way my bro said hero.
Euro.
Oh.
But he had to let them know that Turkish donaires were better. The tour wasn't just about making a spectacle in other countries. It was about connection and culture. That was proven further in Bulgaria, where the mayor of Sofia gifted
Bro,
him a special soccer
wait a
ball.
minute.
The tour was try a gyro for the first time. But
Gyro.
he had to let them know.
Hero. Hold on. Wait a minute, where did that fucking page go? Did I close it out? I might have.
Euro.
God, that was awful.
How to pronounce the word are changing the sounds all the time. You start with a y sound to say the word O, and R sound, the O.
Just say it.
Ro.
Gyro.
Oh, that Turkey was definitely intense. He got to try a gyro for the first time.
I apologize. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
But he had to
That's
let
my
them know
bad.
that Turkish donaires were
Hey,
better. The tour wasn't
that's
just
my
about
bad,
making a
Pat.
spectacle.
That's my bad.
In other countries. It was about connection and culture. That was proven further in Bulgaria, where the mayor of Sofia gifted him a special soccer ball, a moment that showed even political figures were acknowledging his impact. One of Speed's personal favorites was Romania, where he easily got the most calm and respectful approach from his supporters. What most people don't realize is that despite the chaotic nature of these trips, Speed is actually running a sophisticated, planned operation.
Then after stream, you gotta shake the fans off that's following you. Switch cars, doppelganger. You gotta like, I got somebody on my team that look like me.
Right.
Then we go on a different car.
That's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Ooh. And that's every time you go overseas. This is what it is.
Yeah. If I'm doing a stream, yeah.
Wow.
From there, Speed took his energy to Southeast Asia, where the chaos only escalated. In Thailand, he nearly fell off an elephant before he crashed a tuk-tuk because he confused the clutch with the brake, sending him straight into the wall. He chomped down on a scorpion.
What a dumbass. Look at him holding his head.
Sending him straight into the wall. He chomped down on a scorpion and made a spectacle out of trying Thai KFC for the first time. Then came the Philippines, where they waited outside of a car dealership pressed up against the glass like some zombies.
The actual zombies.
Body shots with the legendary Manny Pacquiao. He was crowned king in Vietnam and again was swarmed by a sea of fans, most loving, some barking at him and calling him iShowSpeed. In Cambodia, he hit 30 million subscribers, shutting down an entire city square.
That's
but
crazy.
Then came Malaysia, where things turned dangerous. Fans trapped him inside of a building, broke his camera, and attacked his car.
No, they don't listen. Like, stop pushing.
Like, why though? Like, what? Like, I get he's like a popular guy that you see online, but like, why do all of that? That's... What do you gain from that?
Indonesia set an unbeatable standard when 140,000 people subscribed to him in just 1 hour. He also had over 1 million people watching his live stream, giving him the record for the most viewed YouTube live stream by an individual YouTuber. While many people felt Speed visiting other countries was destined for a Logan Paul Japan type situation, it was quite the opposite. Sure, there was some unruly behavior by fans.
See, Logan Paul is an example of like someone who was like who had a persona and then just over time went back to just being his normal self and like still kept the popularity.
His journey was merely him respecting, amplifying, and enjoying the cultures of the countries he was visiting. By November, Speed's notoriety wasn't just in the live streaming industry anymore. He was now frequently collaborating with elite athletes.
Yeah.
He went head-to-head with Olympic gold medalist
Noah
Lyles in a 50-meter dash, and many were surprised to see Speed actually put up a competitive race. Of course, Lyles won, but the sheer fact that Speed was even in that conversation made fans want to see him compete more. Then came Australia and New Zealand, another chapter of near disasters and massive crowds. An Australian YouTuber named Stanley Chen hilariously trolled Speed by purchasing billboards on a truck of Speed kissing his least favorite
That's kind of funny.
player, Lionel Messi. To no surprise, by the end of 2024, he won the award for Streamer of the Year, an award that cemented his legacy beyond just viral clips and reaction videos. Many of
this is a it's like me and a bunch of friends like coming up with the Oscars or not the Oscars, the Garys, calling it the Garys and giving ourselves best motion, best director, best actor. Like this award means literally nothing. This streamer, this what is this called?
By the end of 20, Speed kissing his elite.
Does he say what award show it was? It was that.
To no surprise, by the end of 2024, he won the award for Streamer of the Year, an award that's.
It's QT Cinderella's little award show. Like it literally means like nothing, dude. Like
cemented his legacy
absolutely
beyond just
nothing.
Viral clips and reaction videos. Many of his peers who were once critical of Speed's antics now see him flourishing as a positive role model for kids around the world.
I DM'd you the other day to tell you how much I appreciate you. You are fantastic. I think you're doing a phenomenal job. I love your evolution. Obviously, Free Palestine all the way.
Yes, sir.
Dude, shut up, dude. Hey, dude, just shut up.
So far this year, Speed
So
took his tour
fake.
down to South America,
So
where he landed in
fake.
Argentina on his 20th birthday. Fans welcomed him by singing Happy Birthday in unison.
Right here.
Soon after, he hit 35 million subscribers. In Chile, overwhelming fan activity forced him to cut his stream short, and in Peru, he inadvertently started a full-blown parade, leading a sea of people through the streets in what felt like a revolution of fandom, and he became the official mayor for 1 hour. He also entered the WWE Royal Rumble, where he got hit with a vicious spear from Braun
yeah, that's
Breaker before
crazy.
being thrown out of the ring and slammed onto the announcer's table.
Ow,
And if you
that
weren't
must
sure
have
by
hurt.
now, the people have decided. They love Speed. They see through all his controversies, all his flaws. They love his humor, his
No,
energy,
Speed's,
and
yeah,
truly
he's a good
believe that
guy.
he is
He
a
seems
good
like a good
person
guy at
deep
least.
down.
My thing is, if you run into somebody and you know you got it, you know, it don't matter if it's a supporter of, like, if somebody asks you, yo, you know, I want to feed, like, I was just walking down in Michigan. Some dude was walking down, yo, I want to feed my daughter some ramen noodles, blah, blah. Gave him a, like, 200 ball, you know, like, just, I'm talking about stuff like that.
200 ball? What is that,
We can't save
$200?
the world.
Right.
But if somebody need it, if somebody need help, give them that. And plus, if you got it.
Right.
You know, so I'm always sending people money. I'm always sending people money just to help out, and it comes to family, friends, supporters, anything. It's just
Take it. Take it. Take it. Seriously, no, take it. No, don't cry, please. Don't cry.
The reality is that nobody typically reaches these levels of fame without controversy. Drama sells. Most of you watching,
I mean, he did have
probably
his
didn't think you
controversies
cared
though.
about Speed or
I mean,
live streaming,
when his
and
like
yet here you
meat
are,
slip,
over
like
40
come on,
minutes deep into
that's
a
pretty
full-blown
crazy.
documentary. Now, the vast majority of you probably feel indifferent and won't even think about Speed again for months, maybe years. You might still not understand why these kids love Darren so much, and a good percentage of you that disliked him, your minds still have not changed after this video.
True.
But statistically speaking, there are a few people that have totally changed their mind on Speed from this video alone, and may even become a fan. Further
I've always
proving
been
the
a
idea
fan.
that
I mean, I
all
don't watch his
publicity
streams,
is
but
good publicity. From here,
I never
we can
did
only
like
hope
the
that he
kid.
continues to grow, mature, and age gracefully with his audience. Maybe we can chalk up most of his mistakes to him being a misguided, immature, and naive kid. Promoting athleticism, choosing athletes as his heroes while
Holland's so
also traveling
overrated,
world
by the
and
way.
embracing different cultures is an extremely positive message for his young fan base. And on the journey from here, there will be more missteps, more mistakes, and definitely more negative publicity. But hopefully he will continue to use his influence for good and spread more positivity around the world.
Good video.
Please don't let this video age badly.
Good video.